In this video, I'm going to show you how you can set your cost of goods sold or COGS settings in Reaktion. So you may know by now that at Reaktion, we support profit on ad spend as well as a holistic profit overview of your business. So in the overview dashboard, you're able to see your gross sales, your gross profit minus ad spend, and net profit. You'll notice within our gross profit column that we deduct your cost of goods sold, pick and pack, shipping, payment, and returns costs. How exactly you set this up is by navigating to our setup and cost settings tab. And here you'll see the cost overview. So as mentioned, we not only pull through cost of goods sold, but also all additional costs, as well as any custom expenses. I'll detail how you can set up these additional costs in a separate video, but for now, we're going to focus on cost of goods sold. So there are a few ways in which you can pull through your cost of goods, the primary one being through the e-commerce platform itself. So for example, with Shopify, we pull through all of your cost of goods automatically from Shopify, so long as they're added to the product within the back end of Shopify. We also do the same for WooCommerce, Magento, and our other e-commerce platforms that we have integrations for, and you can find individual guides for them within our help desk. Not only that, but we also offer the option to update your cost of goods sold via an XML feed. So you can simply add your product feed into Reaktion and all of the cost of goods will pull through that way, as well as manually setting them in Reaktion. You'll notice here that we also have a default percentage cost of goods. This is a fallback percentage. So any products which don't have an individual cost of goods associated with them, whether that's not been pulled through from the e-commerce platform or isn't contained within the XML feed, instead of an individual cost of goods price, it will just take the fallback percentage. By navigating to the product settings themselves, you will also be able to see where exactly the cost of goods have been pulled in from. So currently we're filtering all items, so we're able to see all of the products, as well as the cost of the product, the retail price, and the gross margin. By filtering here, you can see the method in which the cost of goods are being pulled through at a product level. So in this case, cost of goods from e-commerce platform, you can see all the products which have been pulled through from Shopify. So at a product variant level. And if you want to see which products have maybe fallen through the gaps, don't have a cost associated with them within your e-commerce platform, or aren't contained within the XML feed, you simply filter by empty cost of goods sold. And then here, all of your fallback products which don't have individual cost of goods, you'll see the gross margin for all of them is 60. And then you can make your way through these and either add them to your XML feed or add the cost to the back end of your e-commerce store. That's it on how to set your cost of goods sold. But as mentioned, we do have additional cost settings, which I'll go through in the next video. So things like pick and pack, payment fees, as well as any custom expenses, such as your Shopify subscription, office rent, or salary.